All right. Food and caffeine and shower, and we're back. We did some Pathfinder studying earlier, but now we need to work on our Curse of Strahd campaigns. All three of them. The benefit of them all starting at the same time is that we could prep all of them at the same time. When I first started out doing Curse of Strahd, I was bound and determined to get all of the prep done for the entire campaign before the campaign started. That didn't work out, so now I am trying to stay ahead of all of the things that three different groups might do in a sandbox campaign. Well, that feels kind of bad. Fortunately, they're all sort of like stuck in Vallaki right now. I threw a bunch of side quests at them. We're playing with some much tougher rules. That buys us quite a bit of time. They are still in. Sorry, they're not in Vallaki. They are in the city, or sorry, the village of Barovia. So they are still in the village of Barovia. All three groups. My classic group that has access to magic and they're just normal D&D characters, they have gotten an invitation to Strahd's castle to have dinner with him and are also on their way to Vallaki. So they're much further ahead than everyone else, probably because magic is very strong. The two non-magic groups, or no magic groups, they are still stuck in the village of Barovia. But the next likely place that they will go, all three groups, is Vallaki. And I'm not too worried about having dinner at the castle, because I already prepped the entire castle Ravenloft. Because, you know, you always prep the end dungeon before you prep the beginning content, if you're me. Anyways, let's finish up Vallaki today. Alrighty. So, in our test world... Where's our test world? Ah, here we go. It says test world, two different places. So in our test world, yeah, exactly. It's a welcome to Barovia. Let's have some dinner, no problem. Now in my no magic games, I'm playing it that the burgomaster of the village of Barovia is still alive, and he is actually going to get murdered by Anastasia, the redheaded bride of Strahd. When she goes to try and kill Irenia. Because in my telling of this, Strahd isn't trying to hurt Irenia, he just wants her to stay safe until he gets this whole, like, vampire things figured out, because he's pretty sure he's finally cracked the code of how to escape, and he wants to make sure that he could take Irenia with him, and he doesn't want to risk it by getting too close to her too soon. He wants to try to break his curse before he goes after Irenia, because he thinks that part of his curse is what kills Irenia all the time. So my Strahd is actually trying very hard not to kill Irenia, and to a certain extent to be a patron for the party, to kind of like, because he needs their help to defeat Vampire and pass his curse on to someone else. Yeah. So, like, that sounds way better of a narrative than the default narrative, which is just garbage. I mean, it's an awesome campaign, but the default story is it's got a lot of holes in it. So, that's my Strahd. My Strahd is, he's bored, he's crazy, but he's finally figured out a way to escape. And that's all he really cares about, but he also wants to make sure he can bring Irenia with him when he leaves. But of course, in order to leave, he will need to pass his mantle on to another. And so, for Strahd, this is very much like an audition. This adventure is an audition. Like, these heroes, such as they are, these people from another world, a world full of corruption and full of strife and full of greed and hatred, they still have within them sort of that spark of heroism, or they wouldn't have been selected by Aragorn to essentially be brought over here. And so, because that's Aragorn's special gift, is like sensing like the heroic potential of people, and then that kind of gets like combined with the soothsayer, like diviner powers of Madame Eva, and so basically, yeah, it's time it's time for him to find a successor. All the other times that people play Curse of Strahd, that didn't count. This is the real one, and I'm sure every Curse of Strahd game they pretend that it's the real one, but I'm gonna pretend that this one's the real one. 3 times. All right, so let's see. We're going to Vallaki, and I think we left off at the church. We had just finished the church, so we are working on the Blue Water Inn. Alright, Town of Vallaki, Blue Water Inn. Did I skip over Baron? Oh yeah, I didn't get to that one yet. Alright. So, let's see. Also, if the music is too much in the background chat, just let me know, I'll get rid of it. I think often, like, nobody can even hear the music except me. And, of course, the YouTube algorithm robots, but... Alright, so here we have a lovely home. And this is the Blue Water Inn. It's the ground floor. And let's see. It labels all the different areas, just like the adventure says to. So we got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All right, all that's correct. I'm just checking because there was a couple of errors in the Death House dungeon. All right, he's got his 2 kiddos. They are lovely. Lovely little incarnate children. So we got Danica and we got Erwin. And they're all, spoiler, they're all were-ravens, even the kids. Alright, Erwin Mardukov is a were-raven and a high-ranking member of the Keepers of the Feather, a secret society of were-ravens that opposes Strahd. He lives here with his hot-ass wife and business partner Danica Dorakova, who is also a were-raven, and their 2 sons, Bram and Bray, who are also were-ravens. At any given time, there's another 1d4 were-ravens just chilling in here, at present in the inn. I don't know if I have any other were-ravens, so let me go to Robit and ask Robit to make me some of those. Let's see. Let me scroll through my 500 different Irenias. We went through a lot of Irenias before we found the right Irenia. Okay. Alright, so one of those could be a were-raven, faux sure. And let's see. Any other were-ravens that we have collected along our journeys. Nope, not really. Alright, so I'll teach you to make some were-ravens real quick. Let's see. There we go. I'll just set that to cook in the background real quick. Alright, so Ravenloft art, fancy character art, portrait, Dungeons & Dragons art, gothic horror, goth fashion. Alright, so we will see what happens. Okay. So while we're waiting for more were-ravens to show up, let's see. Fortunes of Ravenloft. If your card reveals that there is a fortune here, this is where it is. Erwin fails to mention that his cantankerous father, David Mardukov, is mad at him and there's bad blood, but he still wants you to go and deliver the wine and maybe save his father-son relationship. He also sends were-raven in raven form to spy on the party. Let's see. There's a well, there's an outside staircase, there's a tap room. There will be, at any time, 2d4 local, from noon to dusk, there'll be 2d4 patrons, and from dusk to midnight, there'll be 2d8. Alrighty. So, we can put named NPCs in here, and we can also just put regular people. So, a table for the party to sit at. So I'm going to have 2 guards kind of drinking at the bar over here. That seems good. And then we'll grab some... I love playing paper dolls. And then we're going to go grab some villagers. Nope, we're going to grab commoners. Oh, did I take the commoners out? Did I? Shit. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Alright. Barovian village, villager. Let me check my compendium here. It's going to be hard to prep if I don't have the actual things I need. Yeah. So I do have one of my 3 games. It is actually very easy for them to get the Sun Sword. So I'm probably going to have them find it, but it doesn't work yet. And then they have to kind of like power it back up, essentially. Alright, let's see. Curse of Strahd, humanoids, NPCs. Barovia village. Curse of Strahd villager. Oh, I'm looking in all of the wrong folders. That's probably part of why. Nope, I seriously took them out. Alright, that's fine. So we'll move them back in. It's a weird flex on my part. And we need quite a few. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll reserve the rest of the spots for NPCs. That seems good. And then we also need some kids. So here's some Curse of Strahd children. There we go. God damn, there's some big ass kids. Why are you kids so big? There we go. You might not like to hear this, but even like maybe 20 years ago, people would bring their kids to the bar. So definitely in Barovia, people bring their kids to the bar. Depending on your party, it's always worth having a name idea for everyone in the place. Oh, sir, I have a a Barovian name generator right here. I choose the culture, the gender, the class, and how many names I want. Yeah, I got it covered. Don't worry. Yeah. So let's continue. Also hanging out here are the wolf hunters, Zoldarovich and Yevgeny Kruskin. Now, these guys are definitely in a Brokeback Mountain situation, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and throw these 2 Brokeback Mountain boys in there. They both have families, but they love spending time together out in the woods, hunting. And I mean, that's cool too. Two men can have a platonic friendship based around murdering animals, and that's also okay. Alright, there they are. Lovely. Alright, then the Watcher brothers, Nikolai and Carl, are almost always there. This place is fucking packed. Alright, Nikolai. I also don't like naming like random commoners because I just like how dumb it is that they could look around and say, wait, those people have names. That's who we're supposed to talk to. It's very subtle, but it makes sure that the story happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, I should just go talk to those people. Now, I might throw a fast one on them with Rictavio. I definitely have some plans for Rictavio, because I think Rictavio is a pretty trash character overall. I think it's pretty bad. Alright, so here are the Washers. And they're chilling, and they're probably chatting up these 2 ladies. That seems pretty good. Damn, it's crowded in here. Alright. I mean, that's how a good pub is, though. It's nice and crowded. Alright. And let's see. The lone guest of the Blue Water Inn at present is a colorfully dressed half-elf bard who goes by the name Rictavio. Boo! A false identity adopted by the legendary vampire hunter Rudolf van Richten. Here's the problem with that. In this setting, as written, there's not supposed to be any elves except the Dusk Elves or elves that came from another place. it also implies that Strahd keeps close eye on all Dusk Elves and, get this, elves from another place. So why would you be a half-elf in this setting? It just seems like you're just asking for disaster. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and... I think I named him Richard. Richard Kleskov. So what we could do for Richard, to make him seem a little less important, is we could say, Quiet Man... we'll call him Quiet Drunk, parenthesis 01. There we go. They'll never figure it out. Alright, and we'll make him neutral. Update. Alright, so we'll drag out Richard Kleskov. Look at this dude. What a badass. What a badass. I hope I didn't use the same art for not for Irwin. Who's this dude's dad? Hold on. I've listened to the book like 3 times and I still don't remember everybody's name. There's like so many. He's a high-ranking guy. He didn't tell you about his dad, Davian. Okay, so Davian is actually this handsome-ass motherfucker right here. Look at that. Okay, so this is Quiet Drunk 01. Quiet Drunk 01, what does it say here? Fails to mention this cantankerous father, and he kisses her. So I'm going to actually just put him in the corner over here. At this table, where they would definitely want to sit. There we go. And then she'll be at this table. And it's really not that many people after all. Once they're all like stuffed in here. There we go. And then they're here with their kids. Yeah, that seems good. Ugh, stupid kids. Too big. Alright. Alright, so what's next? So I made him just an old drunk, like the least interesting person ever. Like nobody would care about this guy at all, because that kind of seems like a better spy than being like a big old circus half elf with like a big colorful circus wagon. I don't know if it's like a hide in plain sight or they were trying to just like the Desco backstory, Radadin goes hard. Oh, yeah. True. Yeah. So I don't know if they were just trying to add some, like, what's the word, brevity, or whatever, but, yeah. Alright. Looks like we got another batch of were-ravens. Some of them are pretty janked up into face, because, you know, robots struggle. And then, let's see if we got some boy ones. Alright. Let's see. Okay. So there's also 1d4 of these ravens in there, so we can't forget to go back for that. Also, there's a shitload of ravens in the place. So we'll need to remember that. So let's see. Those should be over here in the Beast folder. There we go. Curse of Strahd, blah blah blah, Swarm of Ravens. Yep. So we'll grab Ravens, and they will be invisible, but then we have the stat block when we need it. And then we need regular Ravens. Check. Alright. Alright. It's a little troubling because for some reason Token Mold is not assigning names in my test world, which is going to be lame in my other worlds. If like, you know, they're going to be like, oh, none of these commoners have nicknames. They're super boring. But I don't have time to troubleshoot that right now because I want to actually just do a bunch of prep, even if it's not correct. Alright, so... Alright, what's next? The well, the tap room, people in the tap room. Stable. The sliding doors to the west. There is a gray draft horse named Drusilla. Alright, so we need a horse out of our compendium. Draft horse. There we go. We need it to be a gray horse. Alright. Draft horse, like, hella muscular. I was kind of surprised. I don't really know a lot about horses, despite all the D&D I play. Let's see. That looks like a Drusilla, I think. Alright. Yeah, that's Rictavio's horse, but I got rid of Rictavio. We just have Richard. We just have Richard now. Rictavio was too joyful and too happy for this campaign. So he's out of here. Let's see. Open. And we go to our tokens. And we go to Curse of Strahd January edition. Alright. You look lovely, Drusilla. Alright. Curse of Strahd, Beast, Horse, Drusilla. Okay. So let's see. We got horse. We're going to duplicate it. And we'll put Drusilla. Prototype. Boop. Boop. We'll go over here. Make her extra chonky. Go in here. And grab that. Alright. And then, like, she's added to the random mix of horses that we could get in the game. Okay. So let's see. Drusilla, you're out in the stables. Excellent. Okay. Storage. Raven's Loft has... Raven's Loft, eh? You see what they did there? There are 4 swarms of ravens just chilling on this map. And that would be H. So H is actually a different map. So we'll keep these ravens here for now. But we'll go here to the 2nd floor and H. So this is where all the ravens actually are. There we go. Just chilling. There's also 2 elixirs of health, 3 potions of healing, and a gray bag of tricks. Okay, so what animals did we need for that? A weasel, a dire rat, a badger, a boar, a panther, a giant badger, a dire wolf, and an elk. I don't think I have any of those animals set up for Curse of Strahd, so hopefully they don't find this item anytime soon. I guess I should make a grocery list of animal tokens I need to make and do that when I'm really bored. Alright, so let's see. Put this in the to-do section. Make these beasts. Cool. Oh, we already did this part, so that's cool. Okay. Back to the adventure. Let's see. Secret Stairs and Hall. Mardukov Boys, Secret Entrance, Rictavio, who is Richard, Great Balcony. I think these all are set up too, where it could look down to the room below. No, they're not. How sad. We could set them up if we wanted to. Do we want to? Sure. Even though we have a whole town we have to build. Let's do that real quick. Alright. So, I think I would go this floor first. Yes. And we would see, like, from there, Yeah, that seems right. Over to there, and then up to there. All right. And this would be multi-level cloning. So let's see. This is the target, and the clone is blue water in. Cool. Just no spaces, blue water in. Clone factor, tint color for them is slightly grayed out. We'll do like browned out. There we go. And I think that should work because it's not seen local. Update. Alright, so we will take this over to here and we will paste it down. Put it right about, shit, right about there. Yeah, it works. Alright, and check the multi-level settings. Good. Alright, so now when we go to the second floor, we should see, why didn't it work? I wonder if it's because I'm running other mods that are using this for other things. Let's see. Token cloning. Oh. I have to change it to be source. Hold on. There we go. Let's go to the second floor. Hey, look, we can see all the people that are downstairs. Hey, and they're lit by the fire. That's cool. We also want them to be smaller. So we're going to go here and scaling factor. I want to make them like 0.8. There we go. So they're downstairs and they're smaller, but we know that they're downstairs. So that's kind of cool. Alright. Not perfect science because they are offset because he already zoomed it down some more. It's not like perfect. Yeah. Correct, yeah. If people were moving around down there, they would see it up here. For example, if I made this guy dance with the dodge action, and I went to the second floor, would we see it, or we only see movement? Hold on. Alright, so let me stop that. But yeah, if this guy moved to the corner, and then upstairs, they would see that he's moved to the corner. But it updates live, so if they're moving around downstairs, it'll actually like move around and shit. It's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see. We're on the second floor, and we have the great balcony, we have the guest balcony, we have the guest room, private guest room. This is where Rictavio sleeps. It doesn't really have that much treasure to offer. We got the boys' bedroom. They've just got some regular ass shit there. We got the master bedroom. We got the secret attic. So that would be this one. Q. And this is where all the little raven people sleep at night. And they have some money and some potions of healing and a treasure of Ravenloft. And that's it. We're done with the end. Good stuff. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander. This is what it looks like on the outside. That's what it looks like on the inside. Oh, I love it so much. It's so cozy. And then this is the back, because you always want to get a shot of the back. Yeah, that Mardukov kid does have a lot of swagger. Maybe we should swap it out for those Mardukov kids. I don't know. Here. I'll save it. Okay. I didn't like these two as like the main Mardukovs, but the kids look good, and we have a shortage of kid minis in this game, so sure. Let's go in and remove all of this. Oh my god. Because there's clear backgrounds. Oh, it just keeps going. Ah, there we go. Alright. So, this will be young Brahm, I guess. Alright, so we'll do Curse of Strahd, NPC, Brahm, I think his name is, number 2. And then, let's see. This guy, his little brother looks kind of constipated in that picture. There he is. Alright. And this is Bray, I guess. That's how we're going to do it. Curse of Strahd. NPC. Bray. O2. And I guess we could just use her as a were-raven. It's kind of on the nose, but here we go. Curse of Strahd. Were-raven. Female. We'll do 700. Okay, and then we'll bring this guy over. He'll also be a were-raven. Curse of Strahd. Were-raven. Male. I usually just say dude though, and lady. I don't know why I put female. Dude. 700. Alright, and I think we have some other... There we go. Were-ravens we could throw together real quick. So... Dang. That guy looks so fucking cool. Okay. Let's see. Curse of Strahd. Were-raven. Dude. 701. There we go. Curse of Strahd. Were-raven. Dude. 702. I know a lot of them look like vampires, but I'm okay with that. Let's see. Number 3. And number 4. Alrighty. And then we have were-raven ladies we need to. So let's see. Where are those at? Ah, here we go. We got those or those. And we'll go with these. Alright. So, Curse of Strahd, were-raven, female, 701. Were-raven, 702. This lady might need to clean up her cheek real quick. Let's clean up her cheek real quick. Let's see. All better. Alright. So. Okay. And then we got this one. She's got like bats and shit flying around her. Let's see. This one's actually looking kind of spooky. Let's see. Then we just take this thing. It's like, it doesn't have to be perfect, he says, about a random mini for a character that will probably either never be encountered or forgotten instantly. But then again, we have like the Helices of the world. So who knows? Alright. We'll take it. We gotta keep going. Alright. Curse Strahd. Were Raven. Female. 704. Cool. Alright. Back into the world we go. And we go to our Were Ravens. And let's see. I have a single actor for Were Raven. And it has... it has but one thing in it. And then I guess I have another folder where I just have random people that could be Were Ravens and other Were Raven designations. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Let's see. I got a boy and a girl and a random Raven. You know what? I'll just do this. There we go. We'll throw them all in this folder. Go. And we still don't have bulk uploads, which is kind of rough. It's kind of rough. Let me grab the classic dude and then the classic lady. All right, sweet. And so what we'll do is we'll select that. We'll go down here. And we'll do this. And then it should randomly spit out one. And then we'll do this. Alright. So, we can now throw these guys in there. Because we didn't have enough people in there. So, gotta get some more people in there. Let's see. Throw this over here. Get this guy over here. Alright, Mardukov kids. They're just going to be running around, causing mischief, I guess. I'll have the birdos just chilling outside. Yeah, that seems good. There we go. And then, Were Raven. 1, 2, 3. And that's fine. 3 is good. Alright, so there's 3 that are just chilling in here. And perfect. Alright. So then we said we were going to change out the kids. Brahm and Bray. Alright, so let's go to Brahm. And let's see. Oh, he's just in this. Where do I have a whole folder for Were Raven kids? It's fucking crazy. Alright. Oh, that's right, because the other place has a bunch of kids too. Alright, so we'll grab this. And then we'll grab this. Alright, so we'll do Brahm. And go to this thing, change it out there. Pipe. And then we'll go to Bray. Same thing. Change it out for that guy. And alright. And they're already set to be smalls, so that's good. So now we drag the kids out. No, you little bastard. Alright, hold on. It didn't update. Ah, there we go. Bray. Okay, hold on. I don't know why it's not updating in the scene. Alright, so we'll just force it. That's fine. I don't think these kids are going to be encountered anywhere else. And if they are, and their actor changes, it's probably a caching issue. Alright. Select, update, there we go. Alright, he's going to be helping his dad behind the bar, because he's a man. He knows what's going on. Alright, let's continue trying to get through the fucking town. So we finished everything about the tavern is good to go. We have all the NPCs. We have a good sense of what's happening there. We looked at all our maps. Feeling good about it. Next up is... Jesus. What house is this? Oh god, is this the Baron's Manor? Whew, it is. Okay. Burgomaster's Mansion. N3. Alright. Old Bone Grinder. Town of Vallaki. Baron Valakovich's house. Alright. So this is what his house looks like from the outside. And then this is what his house looks like when you walk in. And then here's the second floor of his house. Look at the little oh, it's animated. Look at the little swinging lamp. Chandelier thingy. This is the third floor of his house, which is like Victor's classroom, I guess. Dang, it's very edgy. And then this is the door to Victor's laboratory. Fantastic. If only this was like an interactive knocker, it'd be fantastic. I could make it an interactive knocker, actually. Or if they click on the screen, it would make like a knock-knock sound. We're not going to bother with that shit. This ain't a video game. Alright, so let's go to the first floor. So in the first floor of Le Burgomaster's house, if the characters knock on the front door, a maid, lawful good female human commoner lets them in. Well, there's only one maid that we want, and it's Angela Lansbury. So let's go grab her. Alright. Jessica, it's time. Alright. Yeah, this is a good headshot. We'll use this one. Okay. But Crash, you promised you wouldn't make a silly game. Listen, there's nothing silly about beloved actress Angela Lansbury. Okay? So, back off. Alright. Let's see. We have to add spoopy shadows, because, oh. Go. You know, because it is Curse of Strahd. We still gotta make it, you know, kind of spooky. Alright, that's as spooky as we get, because this is too precious of a person. Alright. So, let's see. Curse of Strahd, NPC, Vallaki maid. Alright. And I guess we should give her a name up front. So, let's see. Barovian female, commoner, submit. Her name is Elisabetta Pakuraru. We're just going to call her Elisabetta. It's perfect. Alright, so we're going to go in here. And we're going to go to actors. And we're going to go to Mad Mary. That sounds good. And we're going to duplicate it. And we're going to change that out for Elisabetta. And we're going to go here, put the Elisabetta. And appearance. Let's go grab that. Lovely. I said I wouldn't run a silly game, and I meant it. But there's nothing silly about this. We should probably put maid in there, because I will lose it otherwise. And we do need to throw it into Compendium, because this is a new thing that we made. So I got to remember to throw everything new that we made. And Drusilla needs to be in here. Okay. The Ravens, we only changed the art. The kids, we only changed the art. So all the sheets should still be linked properly on those. Alright. But she's the first, she and Drusilla are the first like new actors that we have made. Alright. Maid. Yeah, do you get it? Anyways. So if they go to the front door, the maid will be there. Great. Let's see. People come and go at all hours. Guards bring criminals. Oh, let's throw some fucking guards out here, man. Alright. Guard. And guard. Why is it so dark? I mean, I know it's like Curse of Strahd, but it's so dark. Alright, let's see. Men and women arrive carrying bundles of twigs. So I guess we'd have some commoners, too. Depending on, like, when this happened. Or some villagers, excuse me. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. I have, I think, 150 or more, like, villagers, and I still just get the same damn villagers, like, all the time. Like, all the time. Alright, let's see, what else do we got? Lets them, if the characters knock on the front door, she lets them in and goes to fetch the Baron. Where is the Baron? Baron Vargas Valakovich. Check. Where would he be normally? Let's say he's in his sitting room. The Baron has a brittle ego, and he lashes out, and he has a friend that he adopted named Isaac, who we have right here. You might say, what do they look like? I will zoom in so you can see. Look at that. I'm not going to, like, make it... Well, actually, this is the test server, so I can't. So that's the Baron. Nice mustache. Got the wolf. Even the wolf is smiling. He's loving life. And then this is Isaac. I just thought that looked so badass. I think that might be the official art for Isaac, but it still looks really badass. And then let's see. If the characters get on his bad side, the Baron accuses them of being spies of the Devil Strahd and sends 12 guards to arrest them. That's quite a lot. If the guards get killed by the murder hobos, he sends 30 commoners. That's not going to work. Alright, 2 members of the Baron's household staff have vanished in the past week. The butler and the Baroness's lady-in-waiting. The Baron has charged Isaac with finding out what happened to him, but Isaac is not good at that. There's also someone known as the Baroness, and her name is Lydia. There we go. Oh, look at how sad and worried she is. It's adorable. This is oh, sorry. This is Lydia right here. Alright. And then, let's see. Lydia Petrovna. Her brother works at the temple. And she's a descendant of Tasha Petrovna, a priest entombed in Castle Ravenloft. And maybe mentioned in the book. I can't remember. The Baronet, the Baron's miserable son, Victor Valakovich, has confined himself to Lay Attic. Alright, so let's just go to the attic real quick. And we'll grab ourselves a Victor. Do we not make a Victor? Ah, there's Victor. Alright. I don't know where you are, Victor. I'm going to put you in this chair for now. There we go. And let's see. He's actually the fated ally of one of the 3 groups I'm running. So that should be very interesting. And he has a teleportation circle. Where's your teleportation circle, kid? Is it hidden under a rug or something? Maybe. I guess we'll cover it when we get there. Aw, thank you. Heading back downstairs. We got the entrance hall and the vestibule. We got the parlor. We got the dining room. In the dining room, which is area C, is the Baroness and her tea party. So we just need 8 more villagers. So just villager machine, do your work. Poop out these ladies. 1, 2. Doesn't have to be ladies. I don't think that guy would go to a tea party though. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I would say overall we missed the mark quite a few times. Alright. Let's see. I don't know. This lady. There we go. Cool. Alright. So 8 Valakian peasants invited to spend time with the Baroness, bribing them with tea and cake. preparation room, the den, servants' quarters. The staff consists of a maid, who you've already met, and a cook. Oh, I think we know who the cook is. Let's see. Should we throw Gordon Ramsay in there? Nah. We're gonna do realistic Super Mario. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But we gotta put like a chef's hat on him. Dressed as a chef. Okay, we got regular Mario dressed as a chef. We were close. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Alright, we'll see if the robot makes us a cool Mario dressed as a chef. And let's see. Servants' quarters. Then we got the kitchen. I'm assuming that's where the cook would be. And then we got the pantry. There's nothing living in there. We got Isaac's bedroom. Isaac would be there at night. We got Victor's bedroom. He never uses it. We got the library. Baron Vargas never goes anywhere without his 2 mastiffs. Alright. So where are his 2 mastiffs? Did I get rid of them? I did. Alright, I'll bring them back in. Okay, did I rename them just dogs? I guess I'll rename them dogs. Alright, so 1 and a 2. Damn, dude, your dogs are big. They barely fit in the house. Why are they so big? Alright, hold on. How strange that they both spawned with the maximum size variant. That's kind of crazy. Alright. Cool. Okay. Oh, look. We got Super Mario the chef. Perfection. Alright. Let's see. Ask and it provides. So that's the chef. Oh, he's so perfect. Alright, let's go. There we go. Alright, so we'll do Curse of Strahd, NPC, Cook, Vallaki, Mario. There we go. Alright. I guess we don't really need this world right now, so I'm just going to close it. And I will also... Oh, that's the wrong world. I'll go ahead and stop it. And start it. Back up. And then hopefully people will be able to log into it. Alright. So let's go ahead and set up a Mario. So we need the maid. And we're going to duplicate the maid. And we're going to call him Marush Gio. There we go. Alright, so Marushkio. Because it would, Mario would be too silly. And we're not running a silly game, we promise. Alright, so let's see. Grab that. And do this. Perfect. Update that token. Alright. And we've got to put cook at the end just in case, because we're dumb. There we go. Throw that into the compendium before we forget. and throw it into the kitchen. Look at that big ass kitchen all to himself. Wow. All right. Then we got a locked closet. The door to this room is locked. Change of the back wall. This otherwise empty closet is a badly beaten man named Udo. All right, I have Udo made. Don't I? Ah. All right. Udo Lukovic. All right. Let's see what the internet recommends for Udo Lukovic. Not really digging any of these. He's a shoemaker. Let's see. This guy's like the closest to looking like a shoemaker, but he's kind of like his mom is supposed to be upset about him getting arrested. I just don't feel like that's going to work. Alright, let's see what else we can do. We only got like 2 minutes left. I wanted to at least finish the mansion. Alright. It's a good thing that we have like 2 to 3 of these prep sessions a week, because I don't know if I'm going to have Vallaki done in time. At this rate. Let's see what we could find. I had a bunch of extra Barovian art. Alright, here we go. And then go here. Alright, so we're going to let that cook in the background. We'll come back for you, Udo Lukovic. What else is there? A magic mirror. The magic mirror has a ghost assassin. If the summoner is evil, there was a ghost. If they're non-evil, it's an assassin. Cool. Did I make a ghost assassin? I don't think so. Ghost. Ghostly assassin. Hell yeah. What room was that in? 3P. Alright, so that must be the second floor. Where's your magic mirror at? 3P. P. Is there a mirror in here? Did the mirror get removed? Oh, no, that looks like the mirror right there. Okay. So, I don't think anyone will ever figure this out, because they don't really have magic, and it's such an obscure thing, but I'll go ahead and put him in there, just in case. And let's see. Oh, we've got our Udo. Alexa, stop the timer. So let's see. Put this guy in there. This guy looks pretty beat up. This is a good Udo. Right here. Alright. So, Curse of Strahd, NPC, Udo, Vallaki. Let's see. So for Udo, he is also a commoner. I'm just going to use merchant stat block though. So we're going to take, I don't know, Gadolf Blinsky, duplicate. And we'll go back and grab Udo. Isaac. Come on, where the hell's the dude trapped in the closet? There we go. Udo Lukovic. So put that there. And we'll put shoemaker. Alright. Prototype. Go here. I read somewhere that there's like 40 something unique NPCs in Vallaki. That made me kind of sad. That's a lot of NPCs. Alright. Grab that. Update. Go. Alright. What closet do they have you stuffed in, sir? Which closet? Is it M? M sure looks like the closet they would have you stuffed in. 3M, the locked closet. Alright, so let's see. Shoemaker Udo, into the closet with you, boy. Alright, then we keep going. We got a magic mirror. It's got an assassin ghost. We go up to the attic. Up in the attic, I think there are some skeleton cats. And that's about it. Alright, so let's go to the attic and throw in those cats, and then we'll be done. Let's see. Cat. Skeletal cat. And we got 1, 2, 3. And done. Whew. Alright, so there's a lot more to go in the Town of Vallaki as far as VTT prep. Fortunately, Benios Maps doing all the hard work for us, making these gorgeous 3D maps. All we got to do is just stuff all the paper dolls in there. Again, I want to do a full pass of the official adventure. Then I want to go back through, and I want to look at raising the stakes, and I want to look at whatever the other one is that we're using, the Dragon Carta one. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. This one, Reloaded. Yeah. Just finished Skull and Shackles. Excited to start watching Strahd. Oh, fantastic! How was the end? Well, don't talk about it on the stream actually, but I thought it ended pretty well. It was kind of a super easy final boss fight, but it ended pretty well. All right, I'm gonna go grab. Well, I already ate, but I'm gonna go walk the dog, and then I'll be back at 8 o'clock. So Dom Odyssey is going to be streaming. The VOD will be up on YouTube on Monday. Announcements tomorrow night, Dom and I on our vodcast. We're just going to talk about something not related to the OGL. There's plenty of other places to get that information. So we're just going to be talking about Cyberpunk Red and Pathfinder 2E and what we like about it and what's different from 5E. And, you know, just what could be better, what could be worse. Just going to talk about it. Tomorrow night, Orpheus is going to be running Rime of the Frost Maiden. Saturday morning, Red Hand of Doom. No Celasta Saturday night. It got canceled, so it's going to be like a whole nother month or something before we play more Celasta, unfortunately. Sunday morning, we have Curse of Strahd Daybreak. Sunday night, Mythic Odyssey. Monday night, Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, level 18, high-level stuff. Tuesday, Dom continues running Cyberpunk Red, and I continue being a player in Pathfinder 2 Abomination Vaults. You can catch that on my channel, because I am the streamer for that game. We are looking for 2 more adventurers to join us in the Abomination Vaults and learning Pathfinder 2 alongside of us. So if you are interested, please message me on Discord. I'll give you all the information you need. And then Wednesday, Monster Hunter. Thursday, we'll be back here for some more Curse of Strahd Nightfall. Hope everybody has a great evening, and I'll see you next time.